Welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode 400! Yes, making it the first series since my Comic Corner series reached this number. Like, wow. Who would the... Now, it's not surprising that Kyoryuger be the one basically this far. Now, yes, the plan is, as soon as I read these two episodes, next episode I will be watching, basically... episode stinger. I'll get that out of the way. It's only 59 minutes. And then I'll work on this show's movie. And then work on the rest of the series. But next thing to watch basically after this video in the Comic Corner is going to be Is It Wrong to Have Girls in Dungeon? I'm going to get that knocked out of the way. And worry about basically Sentai afterwards. Which, that'd be fine. So in the case of these two episodes, we continue the Deboth revival arc. Basically 23 and 24 is kind of part of this story arc. And, well, yes, the movie that came out, which they say flashback-wise takes place before even 29, but they fit between 2021. I decided to watch F 24 because I want to continue the story. Simply the reason for it. So in the case of the last episode, we left off with cliffhanger, where basically the base where one of the Zords basically is being kept was destroyed. Yuki was in the ground, and she eventually got transported outside the base by her own Zord to protect her because she was about to be crushed. So then she is discovered by, then of course basically then the Outlaws basically about to lose, and then, this is kind of weird. So, then they decide to, where King basically forms the Kung Fu move by himself if everybody's knocked down unconscious. And he proceeds to beat the crap out of the Deboth, and then he emits a fiery spirit which cause him to change his tune and fire his own men. And then, of course, Chaos proceeds to have Lakiro fire the ball at him to shrink him. And he's tied up, calmed down, and then he's made back into the frozen castle. Well, then basically they go back into combat afterwards. So, in the case of what happens with Project? Well, basically, King finds her. And, she goes back to base, trying to activate, he was missing something. I forget the brave stuff. So then, of course, gives her basically her heart. She proceeds to jump in herself, activating the Zord, and he gets out. And of course, then they unlock a new mode for King, basically to use this rocket mode, this humanoid form that he uses in this particular episode. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he proceeds to fight with it, and then he also, then he forms a new mode where he combines with his own Zord and I think Bakiro, and they actually beat the boss, the main villain of the series, who was the main base, Frozen Castle, all along. Though, the error is there, and also the virus one of the Extinction Trio, he is killed by his own boss. So all that's left is basically some grunts, basically Joyful Knight, the ice monster, Lakiro. So they want revenge. So they want to freeze everything, and of course basically, can't cry because his tears be turned to ice. So his alternative is to get angry. He acts and of course they put in the episode he's like a boiling teapot. And at one point he freaking explodes. But look at basically the Kyoryugers basically turns out with the flat mode, while King basically rescues. Well, also because of the previous Violet's back going out, his granddaughter takes over for him. but she can't use Brave then. She tries. And then, of course, when King and Amy, which Amy is basically decides to figure out, possibly she may have feelings for King, but it's not nailed over. Basically, they're developing the story. It's like this just comes out of nowhere that maybe she has feelings for King. I would say it probably kind of started probably when basically Yukiro basically was finding out she was in love with King. So, and of course she's kidnapped, and then of course Amy convinces her to free herself, and then she fires the gun off, and then of course everybody transforms. Have all these 7 Kyoryugers, and they beat, and of course they have so King summons the Becerro Zord, and he basically recommends like, don't hold all that action for yourself. Eventually, he does summon everybody there, all 7 of them inside the freaking Zord, and they destroy the Extinction Monster. And then of course Yukiro is supposed to go to grandfather to train properly become proper successor. And of course she tells Amy, I'm not going to lose to you. And Amy's a bit confused by that. But I can tell basically these two are in love with the same guy. And I'm like, King, you lucky bastard. You get 2 beautiful women in love with you? Damn. Even Ian's like, wow. Why can't I be that lucky? Yes, kind of in a way he does say that. He's like Joseph King, what the fact he has 2 women in love with him. I'm like, damn. Absolute fun 2 episodes. Yep. And basically I should talk about I'll do episode next definitely, but I have, not surprising though, it was just this year that basically this series surpassed One Piece. I never thought this would surpass One Piece, because this started before One Piece, like a full, roughly a year prior, and then put on hiatus for a long time, and this series anyways, eventually, One Piece had long surpassed it, and then all of a sudden, just recently, in the last few months, thanks to a few more Sentai I've covered, it has even surpassed One Piece. I'm like, what? It surpassed One Piece? Yes. So One Piece is now about 10, 12 episodes behind because of all the Sentai review. Excuse me. And those of you curious, will One Piece be the next series get to 400 episodes? The answer is yes. It will definitely be, that would be the definite next one. I was kind of hoping for the longest time that maybe that One Piece would be the second one to get 400, but this one beat it. Probably because basically we lost into this year. It's possible. Well, who knows? Okay, so that's pretty much the particular review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and do another segment. Well, next is the comment corner, and then it's on to Is It Wrong to Gorilla's Dungeon. Okay, next video. Bye.